This is what I've learned, not what you have to do. I'm 65 years old. I have lived all over the world. I've seen a lot of different ways to live. I've seen a lot of cultures. I've seen a lot of ways to age. And I've seen how a lot of that is just learned. There isn't one way to live and one way to age. It's what we learn as we grow and get older. I currently work in staffing and I love people. It's one of my favorite things is when I'm hiring for a position and I get to interview a bunch of people. And my favorite way to do this is to sort of have a conversation with them. You know, I have certain questions I need to ask for different jobs and stuff, but I love to get to know people. I want to know where they're coming from, how they think, what they bring to the job, what their experience is. I want to visit with them because I feel that if I can visit with them, I'll learn more about what they're really like. And so because I've been so many places and done so many different things, I can connect with almost everybody on something or another that they might tell me. And that immediately brings the person relaxation, comfort. It takes away all their nerves, you know, and then they can have a nice conversation and interview with me. And I love to listen. You have to listen first, you know. And so this is like my preferred way to go through life, through my life. So what I've learned is that everybody wants to be understood. Everybody wants to matter. Everybody wants to feel like they bring something good into life. And that is what I hope to find out about people. And I am here to bring you what I have learned in life. I don't like stereotypes. I don't think that there is one kind of old folk. You are an old folk. I read these things around the internet, you know, well, boomers this and boomers that. And I think, and it's all kind of negative sounding, right? And I am a boomer. I am a younger boomer, but I'm a boomer nonetheless. And I don't think I fall into those little narrow categories, you know? And so when you talk about people like that with stereotypes, it can start sounding like ugly, you know, like not, they may not mean that by it. Maybe that's just the way they perceive it, but it kind of has a negative tone to it. You know me, I'm all about the positive. So I'm sharing this because experience changes perspective, and our perspective changes as we age. And especially in a world that is like quickly changing, it seems like every day it's something else, right? Anyway, I choose vitality. I choose engagement. I choose to live out loud. I choose to be who I've always been, and maybe just a little bit more of that because, hey, haven't I earned it? So that's what the point of this channel is to encourage people to choose a life of vitality as they age. Women, I know there's guys that are on this channel too, but my goal is to speak to my sister friends, you know, about choosing a life of vitality as we age and to keep doing what we've always done, you know, and keeping a positive outlook and all the things that will help us to age better. And we want to live intentionally. So you might wonder, why am I making this video? Well, I was listening to a podcast the other day and the girl says, you can't forget your why. And I thought, have I forgotten my why? I don't think so, because my why has always been, since I started this channel, to encourage women to choose a life of vitality as they age, with the foundational scripture of Psalm 92:14, which says, they shall still bear fruit in old age, they shall be fresh and flourishing. And the reason why I'm questioning this is because I look at the comments. I love the comments. I love it when you guys talk to me because that's how we can connect, right? And I want to know that I'm connecting. But I've gotten comments, and one of them was like, well, I'm not taking health advice from you. And no, you should not. I am not a doctor, and I don't play one on TV. I don't play one on YouTube either. Does anybody remember where that came from? I do. Anyway, you shouldn't take health advice from me. it was on a video where I was talking about habits that you could choose to age better. And they were good habits. They weren't anything that was going to hurt you. But hey, if somebody wants to consider that I'm giving them health advice, well, I'm surely not. I am not. I'm not giving you health advice. I don't intend to give you health advice. On Thursdays, when I make my Aging Rebel snack, it's just a short little video about something that I've read usually because I get excited when I'm going through the news and, you know, things that come up about healthy aging when it matches exactly what I really believe with all my heart we should be doing, you know? We should be connecting and we should be moving and we should be laughing and all that stuff. And when I see that, it's like, yes, here it is. This is like confirmation that I am not leading you guys down the primrose path, that this is like what we need to be doing as we age so that we can age better and be happier for it. And I've also read a comment that said, well, all you do is talk. I love to talk. I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm here to talk. You don't give 1, 2, 3, do it like this. Well, I'm not a teacher at all. I mean, I don't even think I'd be a good teacher in the least. I'm here to share my experience with you, to show you that what can be possible because I'm doing it, you know? I know that I'm doing stuff that perhaps you've never even considered doing, and that's okay, you know, because all I really want you to do is move, whether it means, you know, walking to the corner or running a marathon. Like, I just want you to move, whatever that is to you, because the more you move, the better you're going to age. And that is my goal. I'm never going to do here's how you do this, step 1, step 2, step 3. I'm just like, I'm not that person. I am not that organized. Have you ever read that book, Atomic Habits? Everybody's like raving about that book, Atomic Habits. And I got to tell you, I read about, oh gosh, I probably didn't even get through the whole chapter. And I was hyperventilating because it was so structured and so not me. I was like, I can't read this book. There's no way I can live like that. Some people love it, not for me. I'm not teaching you 1, 2, 3. I'm not even here to be an inspiration. Even though I get that a lot. Oh, you're so inspiring. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'm glad that, I mean, that's really nice. It's really nice to hear, but it's not my goal. My goal is to encourage you. And I think that's different. You know, like I can inspire you and you can still stay on the couch. Yeah, oh, wow, look at her. That's amazing. While you sit there and watch me on the couch. I want to encourage you to get up off that couch and move your body. And that is my whole entire thing here. You know, we've talked about this before. I did my functional aging specialist certificate course and I read that. It scared me. It's like, I am not going to be that person. And I just knew that was not what it was going to be for me. Then, you know, my aunt and uncle, we went to my cousin's daughter's wedding, and my uncle was starting to get Alzheimer's at that time. It was really stressful. And then my aunt was struggling getting off the couch, and my aunt was like this cool person. You know, she's since passed from cancer. But like when I was in the Marine Corps and they said, if you had to be in a foxhole with another woman, who would it be? And I said, my Aunt Bonnie. Because why? Because she was cool. She was level-headed. She was smart. And she was so different from me. You know, she probably would have loved Atomic Habits. She was amazing, you know, and she was having trouble getting off the couch, and I had just started taking that course, and I told her, I'm like, you need to like do this or that, right? And she's like, oh no, Miss Physical Fitness, I won't be doing that, or something to that effect. And I was like, dang it, you know, it was the wrong time, it was the wrong place. You know, my uncle was bad. It was stressful as a, you know, bunch of people from the family, you know how that is. So it was the wrong time, the wrong place, but that really drove it home to me because I was right in the process of learning that stuff. And then when I started showing my friend around to different houses, all 837 of them, where she would count the steps and planning, she was planning for decline. Oh, well, we won't be able to go up these steps in a couple of years. And that hurt my heart for her. You know, I was like, no, I'm mean, running up these steps when I'm 120, you know, and I feel like it's all like coming together, like it's boom, boom, boom. And then I was doing Bible study. The chickens have arrived. Can you hear them? um, I was doing Bible study and found Psalm 92:14, and it was just like, oh my goodness, this is exactly what I meant and what I believed in and what I knew I just had to do was to come here and encourage you all to get up off your couch and move. Just move. Every dang day, just move. Connect with people. Laugh. Keep learning. Never stop learning. I love learning. I don't love being strict and in a box, but I do love to learn. Anyway, you don't have to do what I do, and you don't have to follow anything that I say. You just need to not settle because you don't have to. You don't have to do any less because you're a year older than you did the year before. I mean, I can't believe sometimes that I'm 65. Like I just keep doing the same thing I'm always doing, and I'm just keep doing it. I just feel like that's the way it's going to be. And so I keep challenging myself and I keep doing the things. And I'm getting to the point in my training. So I've, I did the marathon. I signed up for the marathon. That was very exciting and I'm a little bit nervous about it. Well, then I thought, okay, so that's 26.2 miles. Maybe I should do a 25K before the marathon. So I signed up for a 24K. No, it's not 24K, it's 25K next month. That's like 15 miles, right? So I'm going to do that next month. And so that one's actually on the trail, and I'm super excited about that because I've always wanted to do, ultimately, a trail ultra. And now the dog's trying to get out too. Never a dull moment. Anyway, I ultimately want to do a trail ultra. I just think like being up in the mountains and doing that would be just so cool. So I'm going to start small here on an actual trail. And I'm going to actually go on Saturday and do my long walk there. So anyway, I'm going to keep sharing and I'm going to keep letting you know what I'm doing so that you can see what's possible. And if you choose to do that, great. If you choose to do something different, great. I just want to be here to encourage you. And when I say to you, if you want me to encourage you, please let me know what you're doing in the comments. I would love to do that because it makes me just like it completes me to be able to do that. I want you to know that you can be anything you want to be at any age, and you don't need permission to do that. You can just do it. So Aging Rebel is not a program. It's not a rule book, and it is not a prescription. It is to encourage you 100% that you can be who you want to be as you age, and you can do it well with intention. So anyway, that's all. That's all I have for you today. I just wanted to maybe clear it up because to me it's very clear that I am here to encourage you. And but somewhere along the way, maybe somebody didn't watch every video. That's okay. The meaning of my channel got lost, but my why is absolutely to encourage you to choose a life of vitality as you age. And I'm here for you. I'm here to cheer you on and encourage you in any way I can. And so really, honestly, in the comments, let me know if you ever need any encouragement because I will be there for you. I'm like the best cheerleader ever. So thanks for spending time with me today. If this encouraged you, give it a thumbs up and share it with another aging rebel who needs a little hope. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget, live strong, laugh often, and shine with purpose.